Now we are ready to run diagnostics, and configure the database default values and parameters. As you may know, every company implement the PPDM database model differently. That's why it's required to do these configurations. After a successful login, the system automatically runs the diagnostics. The same action can be run by you, by clicking the Verify button. Just below the Verify button, there is 3 check boxes. If any of the check boxes is blue, then there is an action to be taken. You can fix this by clicking on the Administration button. The first one, PPDM tables, checks if the well tables exist in the database. The second one, the application ID. This one checks if our system ID in the application table. The last checkbox checks if the required parameters and default values are already set in the database. Let's go to administration screens now and see how do we configure the system. As you can see, there is 4 tabs in this screen. The first one is the defaults and properties, second is the reference value manager. Here you update more than 700 reference value table in the system. The third one is the database connection manager, and we have seen it before. The last one is the administrator tab. This one is used to run scripts to create the PPDM tables required for the system. Unfortunately, it's not ready yet, at this time. Let's go back to the first tab, and it is the most important one. As you can see, there is a list of drop boxes. These drop boxes represent your system parameters. The system will not function correctly if you don't set these parameters. The orange-colored drop box are required. The system will not let you go to the data management modules without them. These parameters are based on the PPDM What is a Well standards. If you have a new system or missing values, you can let the system create values for you. The first button is Create and Set Well Components. This button will create the required values for you. The second one is the Create Simple ODM Application ID. The third one is the Create Activity and Log Values. This will create value needed for log and record management. The rest of buttons below are used to query the required lookup tables for you in the next tab. i.e. Reference Value Manager. After you have set up and configured all the required properties, now you can go back to the main login screen and click Start.